This video will investigate the significance of the Mabo decision. When the British came to Australia in 1788, they declared the land to be terra nullius. Terra nullius may be a new word for most of you. Pause this video and have a chat to your partner about what this word might mean. Terra nullius means land belonging to no one. So when the British first came to Australia, they believed that the land belonged to no one. They thought it was okay to claim the land without any payment or agreement. For the Aboriginal people, this meant that their prior connection and occupation of the land was not acknowledged. On the 20th of May 1982, a man called Mabo decided to take legal action on claiming the traditional rights to the land. Mabo is from Murray Island. It is a part of the Torres Strait Islands. It is a small dot between the top of Australia and Papua New Guinea. Now, there were three claims that Mabo made to base his case off. The first one was that the Indigenous people had continuously habited and continually possessed these lands. This means that they have lived on the land for many years. The second one is that the Aboriginal people have lived in permanent settled communities. This means that they had families, friends, and homes set up on the land. The third and final one was that they had their own political and social organisations. This means that they had their own form of government and other groups. Now, this decision did not happen quickly. Mabo and the government fought over this case for 10 years. The decision went all the way to the High Court of Australia. On the 3rd of June 1992, the High Court ruled that the Indigenous people were entitled to possession, occupation and enjoyment of the traditional lands. Mabo won his case. Unfortunately, Mabo passed away just months before the decision, so he never got to see the result of all his hard work. Now, what impact does this have on Indigenous Australians today? Well, Mabo's work led on to remove the myth of terra nullius. The land was no longer thought of belonging to no one before the British came. People now acknowledge the Indigenous people as the traditional owners and users of the land. So why is this such a significant event in Australia's history? Well, it played a huge part in the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders' struggle for their rights. Mabo gave Indigenous Australians their rights back to the land. It acknowledged the Indigenous people did own the land before the British came. It allowed them to feel connected and have ownership over the land once again.